Om Namah Shivaya. Hello my friends all over the world. I am SRISUBROTO, a scholar, a lover of Indian spirituality. This video is the fourth in the series, and this video is earmarked as Indian Independence Special. If you are interested in freedom, if you think that freedom is essential for spiritual search, for spirituality, then this video is for you. My friends, the basic question that we are going to ask today, enquire today, that whether freedom is essential in spirituality, in spiritual search, and what is the place of freedom in Indian spirituality. That's very interesting. I love this query very much because it has got certain very important matters involved. I love to start with a few anecdotes, a few points related with some stories, just to show you how freedom has been accepted, taken, received as very core of Indian spirituality. Now, first story goes in this way. We have got a Upanishad, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. And in that Upanishad there is a story, a dialogue between Rishi Yajnavalkya and his wife Maitreyi. And in this dialogue, Yajnavalkya said to Maitreyi, "O Maitreyi, Atma bhari drashtabhya, srotabhya, mantabhya, nididhyashitabhya." O Maitreyi, if you want to see, realize Atma, soul, then you have to listen to the words of the Gurus. Srotabhya, mantabhya, then you have to reflect on it, contemplate, reason on it. And if you find it's okay, then meditate over it. Nididhyashitabhya. So it was the spirit of freedom, because without understanding, without realizing the value of it, you are not given the permission to contemplate, to meditate. First try to understand it. The second anecdote, the second story, which I love very much. It is from the Taittiriya Upanishad. The story of Father Varun and his son Vrigu. Vrigu is a seeker of the Brahman from the very childhood days. And Father Varun was very pleased to see the temperament of the child. He was not giving any lust words, no advices. Advice in the sense, no concrete examples or no interpretations, no final words, no description, no explanation of the Brahman, of the ultimate truth. He was a Brahmarshi. He was a Brahmarishi. He made his son, Vrigu, to inquire in himself, within himself. And in this inquiry, once he said, "Tapasha Brahma Bijigyashashva Tapo Brahmeti." Once Vrigu, his son, came to his father. He said, "Father, still I am not getting anything, or I am not getting near to the Brahman. Tell me something more." Then this wonderful message Father Varun said to his son. He said, "Tapasha Brahma Bijigyashashva Tapo Brahmeti." Know the Brahman by austerity, because austerity is Brahman. It is wonderful. Why it is wonderful? Because it has been said that go and search for, inquire for Brahman. I can say you many things about it, I can describe it, illustrate it, no value at all, so long you are not inquired within yourself. Enlightenment or realization cannot come. So, and Vrigu heard the news, heard the advice, so tapoha tapyat. Then he started austerity again. He went and started austerity again. And the words you see, austerity is Brahman. It's a very fundamental words which I like very much, because it should be understood that inquiry is Brahman. It is not that inquiry is equal to Brahman. But it has been said that if you don't inquire, if you do not enlighten yourself, then sayings of others, advices of others has got no value. This is Indian spirituality. And the third one, it's also remarkable. Badarayana, Rishi Badarayana, wrote a famous book, Brahma Sutra, a very, very famous scripture of the Vedanta, wrote during Upanishads. It is close to Upanishadic time. The very first sloka of the Brahma Sutra goes this way: Athatu Brahma Jigyasa. Now starts the inquiry into the Brahman. Look, you have been given the chance, the permission to inquire into the highest truth. Look, the spirit of the Indian spirituality. Nothing is went unchallenged. Everything can be challenged. Everything can be inquired. This freedom has been given by Indian spirituality. Because freedom is in the guts of Indian spirituality. And that's why I like it very much. When everything can be challenged, it means the truth has got guts. The truth is full of experimentation. So much experimentation I've done, understood, realized, and we're given a chance to realize yourself. Atmadipo bhava. Now you will question me, I know. There's a contradiction, I know, in Indian society. You will say that when Indian spirituality is so rich, why people are so poor? I mean, why people are andhvakt? Why they are blind devotees? They never ask questions. They accept everything. Prema bhakti is good, wonderful. But without vichar, without logic, without analysis, reasoning, without inquiry, prema bhakti could be devastating. Unfortunately, this has been taking place in India. And a very great amount of people, a very great number of people are taking advantage of the same. You are inquiry-less. If you are inquiry-less, then prema bhakti can lead you towards enslavement. Remember, this is very important. Prema bhakti without vichar, devotion, love, without analysis, logic, reasoning, can take you to enslavement, to slavery. This has taken Indians for so many times, so long years, and even now we are enslaved, majority of us, in andhvakti. But Indian spirituality never said that, never allowed that. And that is the beauty of Indian spirituality. Now the question is, what can be done? Well, I'm not giving any prescription, but just to give a discussion, just to make a discussion about it. We need a religion of spirituality. If we are faithful to our Indian civilization, of Indian spirituality, then we should make a religion of spirituality and not spirituality in religion, which ultimately taken us towards some kind of slavery, some kind of situation full of rituals, rational, irrational and all that. How can you justify animal sacrifice as rituals in regard to spirituality? How can you justify that? And even today it's going on. That's troublesome, unethical, unsympathetic, cannot be accepted. But this is going on. Nobody is challenging. We need a religion of spirituality. And what does this mean? It has been said already. Uttishtata jagrata. Arise, awake. And in later days, after thousands of years, Swamiji has said the same thing. Arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. This is religion. Arise and awake. Enlighten yourself. But Swamiji maintained this line, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. But he didn't say one thing more. He didn't say the full sentence, perhaps, because he has some other things in his mind. I don't know. The way is difficult. Uttishtata jagrata prapuvaram nibodhata. Kurashadhara nishita duratya durgam pathastat kabayo vadanti. Rishi said, the road is very difficult. Arise, awake, but remember, the road is very difficult. And in that mentality, temperament, you have to proceed. Unfortunately, we'll have to be easy there. And when you accepted that Satyameva Jayate is your motto, then obviously you are accepting freedom also. Without freedom, you cannot inquire, you cannot understand truth, you cannot establish truth. So our national motto is to inquire truth, establish truth through freedom without any conditionings. Caste, creed, color, religion, no. Unfortunately, we are on that, playing on that, politics on that, doing business on that. This is most unfortunate. We are not serious, we are not sincere to our own richness. The richness that we have derived from Vedas and Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita and all that. We are not sincere to that. Satyameva Jayate Nanritam. But we are more towards unritam, to falsehood, never towards truth. And truth always demands freedom. Psychological freedom. Freedom from all kinds of psychological barriers, burdens, belief system, images and all that. From caste and creed and color, religion and all that. But we still want to be discriminated. We still want to play with divisions. Even the highest post in India is given a calculation of caste. This is most unfortunate. But this is the reality. But we need to change the reality. This is nonsensical reality. We made this reality. We have to change it. And you can question me in what way? By means of religion or spirituality. We need to understand the value of it. If you understand the value of the religion of spirituality, then you will ask for, or you will think for, a man like Nadella or a man like Sundar Pichai as your Prime Minister. Though it seems joking, but it means many things. Because without awareness, without consciousness, without a broad mentality, you cannot change the system. You cannot change the age-old system. Those systems are continuously making you stopped. Hurdles, creating hurdles all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, it's nice to celebrate Indian independence, and that's why I started with these things. Freedom is a very core issue, because it is such a thing that gives dignity to you. Without thinking yourself as a spiritual being, you cannot understand the value of freedom. Freedom gives you meaning of being a man. Freedom gives you many things. Freedom to question, to ask. Just consider why, when, what, how. These 3 or 4 words made this whole development. Continuously asking the society how you made it, why you done it, what is the problem. They created the change. Indian spirituality gives you that power. Ask, inquire into the very truth, inquire into established values. Keep your mind open. Be psychologically free. Don't be fragmented by concepts, images, and those values of the society that create divisions all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, it's nice talking with you in regard to freedom and Indian spirituality. But let me end my video just saying that spirituality is freedom. If you understand that, if you feel equally with me, that's sufficient. Thank you very much. Bande Mataram. Hare Krishna.